If you're a successful woman or man who's great at career, great at life, but when it comes to love and you kind of struggle, well, guess what? We're going to show you how you can attract your soulmate or life partner in less than 30 days. Now, this is a proven method. This is not something we just made up and pray to God that the love God will come and in comes your soulmate. This is actually real strategies that we've used to help hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women and men to find true love. You just got to follow the steps.
That's right. So step one, what most people don't tell you, you need to detach from your ex. I'm not saying just consciously stop talking about it. No. So you may not be with your ex anymore physically, but energetically you still have energetic connections with them. So it's really important. You need to do energetic disconnection and soul fragment retrieval, because when we're in a relationship or when we're seeing someone, we give what we call parts of our soul essence, our soul fragments to them, and we take on theirs. And that can be why we can keep on thinking about them, or we can feel like our energy is lowered, because especially if they're a lower vibration or they've caused us heartache, it can really bring our energy down. So the first thing you want to do is you want to do that energetic disconnection and the soul fragment retrieval to really disconnect energetically from your ex.
Otherwise, you're dragging the past into the future. It's like trying to move forward, but I'm going to bring all the stress and the pain and the experiences from my ex and exes into that current relationship. We need to detach from all of your exes, or even anyone who's caused you heartache or pain. It could even be a parent. Because if you don't
Definitely.
do that, then you're bringing that hurt and pain. If you've got daddy issues or you got mama issues or you've been rejected from mother, and you bring that in, it's going to influence how you react and how you behave in relationships.
And step two, you want to rewire your love attraction blueprint. You may be asking, what is that? Okay, so that is the blueprint which can be created from childhood, especially if we didn't receive the love from a parent or parents that we were meant to receive. So it could be, love will hurt me, love will leave me, love will reject me, love is painful. So that's your blueprint. So if that's what you've received in love, that becomes your blueprint. So we want to rewire that into a positive blueprint, that love is kind, love is gentle, love is here to stay.
Yeah, so a blueprint is your beliefs. It's how you're wired. And if you've got those limiting beliefs and blueprints from the past, you attract more of what you don't want than you do want. So it's really important because that really ties in with what you attract and who you attract.
Because your blueprint is what gives off that signal to attract a relationship where love will hurt you again, love will reject you, love is nasty. That's what it is if you've been through toxic relationships or didn't receive love as a child you meant to receive. So that's why it only takes even a matter of minutes to rewire that blueprint to the new positive one. So that's step number two. That is a must to really change that. So again, you don't attract another relationship that is hurtful, painful, could love bomb, reject you, decrease your self-worth and self-love.
If you're attracting someone who's emotionally unavailable all the time, I can guarantee you've got a belief that says, I attract emotionally unavailable partners. So it's super, super important. Step number three, reconnect with your inner self. Now, why is this so important? Because love does not complete you. You complete yourself. A partner will not complete you. You have to complete yourself. These soulmates and life partners are the cherry on top. If you're lacking within and you're coming from a place of lacking and fear, then that's what you're putting out there. You're putting out lacking and fear. And that's what you attract back. We want these relationships to really take us to another level, but already be that level that we want to be in. And by sharing that journey and that energy, then you're then co-creating on a journey where you can find love and experience life. So it's got to come from within. You can't be trying to find something to fill a void. You have to fill that void yourself.
Yeah, because what happens when you've been in a toxic or narcissistic relationship, you can lose your soul essence. You can lose that beautiful, connecting to who you really are, because, it does chip away at your self-worth and self-love when you've been in a toxic relationship for quite a while. It makes you question yourself. So the number one key is becoming your own soulmate first before you attract a life partner or soulmate, because coming from a place of need is a low vibration. You want to come from a place where, you know what, I love myself, I'm happy, but it'd be nice to share my life with someone else. And step 4, get crystal clear on your soulmate signal. You see, your energy, your frequency, your vibration that you're giving off, it speaks louder than your dating profile. You can't hide behind a dating profile. It's who you are, and then letting that authentically shine. And that's about getting absolutely crystal clear on what that is. So are you in alignment with what you want to attract?
Yeah, a lot of times women and men will think they're putting out an energy. I'm positive and I'm ready for a soulmate and I'm ready for love, but deep down they're not, because the subconscious is saying, no, I've been hurt before, I'm scared. No, what happens if this happens? And what happens if that happens? And I don't want to lose half my house again. And I've just done my divorce and I'm not ready. So when you are purely in alignment and you are 100% ready, that's when you'll attract that person. And we've had so many ladies and men who go, I've changed my dating profile, I've done this, I've done that, and still no cigar. And the reason being is because it's got nothing to do with your dating profile. Yeah, sure, that helps. It's the energy that you have behind the dating profile. It's the energy that you have within yourself. The energy that you have is what you use to attract, whether it's on a dating profile, you meet a lady at the gym, or you meet a man at the movies or at a barbecue like we did. It's all about your energy. And as long as you have everything and all your ducks lined up in a row, then you will attract your soulmate or life partner. And the quicker you do that, the quicker they'll come.
Yes, and we've had, ladies say to us, and men, I live in a small town, everyone knows everyone, there's no one to date. And there's one lady in particular, she was selling her car, and she, she let go of the blueprint that was negative and changed that and did all these steps prior. And then she did this step, and next thing you know, she was selling a car. Someone who was traveling came into the town, they connected straight away. He bought her car, they ended up dating. So, not only did she get paid for the car, she got to use the car too.
Got the car back.
And she got her soulmate. So it's really fascinating. It doesn't matter where you are, unless you lock yourself away and don't ever go out at all. You can attract your soulmate into your life. It's all about where is your frequency, what vibration are you giving off? Is it an attraction or is it repelling?
And step 5, the last one, is take inspired, aligned action. So we mean by aligned, take aligned action that's conducive to the result you want. So if I want to attract a soulmate in the next 30 days, okay, you need to be a vibrational match to that. You need to in your head say, I'm ready, I'm open to receiving, I've shifted those blocks and beliefs that I have that stop me from, that's caused me to sabotage. I'm really positive, I'm open, I'm ready, and then have that mindset. Stay in that vibration, and by staying that, you will be a magnet to attracting them. And once you know how to manipulate your energy to do this, and this is all about energy, okay, it's not about dating profiles, it's not about being positive, it's about energetically being a magnet to attracting who and what you want when you want.
And you're not a magnet if you're like, where is that person? Are they coming? Could they be here? Could they be in the supermarket? Could they be, there? No, that's not being aligned. That's coming from a place of need again. So you want to make sure your vibration is you're enjoying each and every moment, and that, magnetizes the person to come into your life. You may meet even at a petrol station. We've had a lady meet someone in the cheese aisle before. So it's all about when your vibration and energy is high and you're not coming from any sort of lack or need, then it's amazing where you can bump into your soulmate. The first time we bumped into each other, was on a beach. So it was really fascinating. You know, I was going through, you know, some terrible twos with one of my youngest ones, and the other one, I think, or maybe it was terrible twos. It went for a couple of years actually. And you know, Scotty was there meditating on the beach, chilled out. His kids were in the water surfing, and you know, there was chaos as I came on the beach because my kids were playing up, and I don't know why I said it. Just came out and said, you know, would you like two more kids? Joking around because he was so zenned out, and I look like a frazzled chicken. In the sun. And Scotty's like, no, thank you, because, you know, he has 3 kids and I have 3 kids, but, you know, look where we are now. We have blended family with 6. So,
Pretty
yeah,
much.
you can meet them anywhere. Who would have thought that I would have met someone amongst when my kids were throwing tantrums? So, yeah.
All right. Now, if this all resonates with you and you want to know more, we'll put a link in the email where you can book in a call, and we can actually do a very specific one-on-one synopsis of where you are, what's blocking you, what's moving forward. And yeah, and think about, are you a magnet or are you repelling? This is the 5 steps that we know this works. We've used it for so many clients.
Used it for ourselves
Yep.
before we met each other. It's very, very powerful.
Yep.
It cuts out, you know, the long, drawn out healing process, because, you know, many people can spend many years. We've spoken to and worked with many people who spent 10 years,
Yep.
20 years working through things, but they haven't done that deep inner work of these 5 steps.
And inner work it's all about doing that work and having a strategy and go, okay, I'm here, I need to heal to get to here. And that's part of the life journey. So when you do that, not only are you improving your whole life experience, you're learning the areas that you need to shift and change. And then the byproduct of that is you then start to attract the people in your life that you want, the abundance that you want. It's all related. So this is not just about finding your soulmate, but being in that place where you should be anyhow, to be in alignment with life. And when you're in alignment with life, the universe, whatever you believe in, will just throwing things to you all the time. Career, money, abundance, love, it's all related. It's one of the secrets of life. So if you can nail this, and when you nail this, your whole life will change for the better.